All right. All right. All right. We are here. We are here. Let me not look like a rough man up top. All right. We are here live. You ain't got to adjust your TV sets. We are here on this wonderful Thursday at the beginning of the year. It is your two favorite hills. Shooting the shit. Your mic muted, brother. Ah, no.
The
You
hell?
muted
I
yourself.
didn't mute it. I didn't mute it. You must have muted it.
I can't. I didn't. It said you muted yourself. Cause I tried to
I
unmute you
don't
and it
know
said it
how.
wouldn't let me. Like, look,
What the hell?
if I mute you, I'll be able to unmute you. But
Anyway, got some
it is your
technical
two
shit going on
favorite heels shooting the shit
with you
like we
again.
like to do. Yeah, again, like we like to do. It is the top of the year. Happy New Year to everybody. Your
Happy New
boys are
Year,
here.
everybody.
Yes, sir. Happy
Let
New
me
Year to
give me
you.
give me a couple of seconds. I'm gonna get the link sent out.
All right, all right, all right.
I didn't get a chance to do that. Grab my
How's
hotspot.
everybody's New Year out there in podcast land? Hopefully
Oh,
you had a safe New Year. What you do for New
um,
Year's?
shit! I slept.
You
I
say
didn't
you slept.
even. I didn't even. I didn't even stay up. I had to work today.
Mm, I did too.
Um, I had to work today. Let's see. Let me send him a message. All right. Let me go to here. Okay. Let's see. Didn't get a chance to, but it's all good.
One second.
Yep. Let's see. Let me get. Car. Let me get Will.
What kind of snacks? It wasn't the Chex Mix.
Say what? Oh, I got, I
I'm
got,
gonna get
I got all of our little hors d'oeuvres on my plate over here.
hors d'oeuvres.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, I got
now
olives and crackers and cheese and pepperoni and salami and all that. So,
you got your own catering business going on over there.
oh yeah,
Now,
I think if that's anyone
when
else.
we're gonna give John a couple more minutes.
Sorry, let me send it to my brother, even though he said he was gonna be here. All right, here we go. That's the last one. All right, close that out. Close that out. Close that out. Close that out. All right, back to there. The hell? Okay, there we go. I think. Shit. The hell, man? The fuck is going on here? My phone's tripping. There it goes. All right,
Let's say Happy New
we
Year.
good now. We good now. Like I said, I fell asleep probably about 30 minutes before 12.
Ah.
Had to work, but I woke up, found out there was a shooting not even 2 miles from here.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking kids don't know how to celebrate holidays properly. It was a bunch of kids. Um, Other than that, man, shit, it's been working. You know, been working. I was off Christmas, obviously, but um, y'all know what? this, this this shit ain't right. This ain't right.
You having a dimmer train? There we go.
Now I'm
Now,
more me.
Now we starting the year all right. Starting the year all proper.
Why are we having
Now,
a meal? Mm,
1 second.
mm,
All right. On a serious note, you gotta have prayers for Wes and the family. Would you care to
Yeah.
elaborate?
He told me this morning he might not be able to make it today because they went to the doctor yesterday and they found a lump in his wife's breast. So he's taking care of that as he should, as he
Mm-hmm.
should. Wes, we're you're definitely in our thoughts, brother. He said he
Definitely got to
still may
start the new
show
year off
up,
right.
but if he doesn't, I ain't mad at anybody that doesn't show up. Shit.
Yeah, family first, man. We support all the people that support the channel. Anybody that got a crisis or anything that's going on, and you let us know, we'll do the same for you, man.
But
T's and P's definitely goes out the west.
absolutely.
Now, this year in 2026. Well, crazy thing is we didn't have this show a year ago.
We didn't. We
Just
just started it back in August.
August, yeah. So what?
So
About 4 months?
5 months.
5 months, yeah.
September,
5 months on the fourth.
5 months on
On
the
the
4th of this
fourth.
month. Yep. Yes, sir.
Now, if anybody is anybody that knows somebody, y'all know what the
Here's to
fourth
y'all.
is. Y'all know what the fourth is now.
Huh.
It is a day that I shall be celebrated, honored, and respected. Yeah. It is the best day of the year. January 4th, 1993. A legendary young man was born. Believe it. So some maybe at the end of this show, next show for sure. Yeah, we're gonna have us a little celebratory moment of yours truly. But as we started off, we
4th,
want to welcome, we want to wish everybody
4th
here
is
from
what,
to
Sunday?
every
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
4th is Sunday. Okay.
Everybody here that helped run Two Hills shooting the shit. We would like to give everybody a happy new year 2026. Cheers to you and yours, and hopefully this year be a very prosperous year, more prosperous than the year before. And may this show continue to keep going and keep growing. We'll all drink to that.
Shit. That's shit. Drink to that.
Yes, indeed.
Mm.
And also, don't forget to tune in with us on January 6th. Our Two Hills, with our third, sometimes fourth favorite hills, will be here in the building. Our first guest of any sort. We're gonna have us a real live panel going on at the top of the new year. Next week's show. Make sure y'all tune in and get that. We are gonna be active and attractive in here. But is there any way you want to start in particular? You want to wrap up 2025? What you want to do? Which way you want to go?
Hang on, let me fix something real quick. There we go.
Go ahead.
There we go. Now I'm not mirrored anymore. I don't know why that setting was on there. Um, no, I mean, I really just wanna keep this show going. Definitely want to grow it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely gonna talk to a few people about expanding to other platforms.
Platforms, yeah.
I put out a message to Mike the other day and told him, "Hey, we still got to meet offline about expanding and whatnot." So definitely want to do that. Um,
Yes, indeed.
just say, man, it's been cool doing this for sure. I definitely don't want it to end. I honestly thought when you started working that this was gonna end. I wasn't too.
Oh no.
I was a little sad about it,
Oh
but
no, 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 no. We got something going here. Oh, we got 4 people in here. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Welcome. Please come on, tap in with us. We are here on this New Year's edition of Two Hills Shooting the Shit.
That is right.
And we about to start out. So, like I said, well, which way you want to get started? Which way you want to go? Do you want to wrap up 2025? Do you
Yeah,
want to start with Raw?
Let's wrap up 2025, which saw Jimmy and Jay win the tag titles. Hey, there he is.
Like, our
There
boy.
he is. All right.
Happy New Year to you, brother. Welcome
Glad to
in
see you,
here.
brother.
Very nice.
Absolutely glad to see you, especially after our little talk this morning.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Say his name and he appears.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy New Year. I appreciate that.
Happy New Year, brother.
Appreciate that wholeheartedly.
Absolutely.
Now, yeah, you say you want to wrap up 2025. Okay. If you had to look back on the year 2025 in professional wrestling, what would 2025 be? That's a question for the audience also. 2025 in the year 2025 in the state of professional wrestling, what would it be throughout the annals of history?
Well, obviously, it's the year we say goodbye to John Cena.
I don't know it took so long. Yeah.
I
It's gonna be
mean,
the celebration of John Cena.
pretty much because that's. I'll be honest. This is the fastest year I've ever gone through, and it was all because of John Cena. Like I remember him making the announcement in December of 2024 that he only had so many dates left, and then all of a sudden here we are. We got to his last match, and it was the fastest year I think I've ever experienced.
Make it feels like 23 years flew by, huh?
For
It was like
real.
23 years, yeah.
And it's crazy. I was telling somebody the other day, I have watched every single televised match of John Cena. Every match he's ever had, I have seen. Those jokes never get old, I tell you.
Now, what do you think is stand out more? The finish to his retirement match or the ill-advised or the ill-conceived heel turn?
Both were shitty ideas. I mean, there's no doubt that turning him heel the way they did was a shitty idea. I think the end of his last match will be talked about more than his heel turn.
I ain't gonna lie, that heel turn got you hating that one song.
I hated it before that.
So
Yeah.
So I know I said last week, I said was it last week or the week before last? Whenever we was talking about Cena Hall of Fame, and I think I said the president of the Make-A-Wish. It should actually be Stu the cameraman.
Mm-hmm.
I know that ain't gonna happen, but Stu the cameraman with that as the person that induct Cena, that'll be crazy. 2025. I mean, it's out the door. 2026 is here.
Why couldn't you have Stu the cameraman induct him?
Not a big enough moment. Nobody knows him.
Shit.
I mean, we know him because we watch the show week to
We
week,
know who
but
Stu the cameraman is because of John Cena.
it ain't a big enough name to sell no tickets.
I think John Cena's name alone would sell the tickets, but what do I
I
know?
mean, I'll never forget they wanted Jerry the King Lawler wanted Lance Russell to induct him in the Hall of Fame. But it was like nobody knows who Lance Russell is.
I'm sitting here like, who?
So William Shatner ended up doing it. We all know William Shatner.
Hey, William Shatner. I mean,
Now, 2025 had its highs and lows. It did. And it sucks
did.
that it's going to be remembered for Cena's heel turn and his final match, his retirement run all together, honestly. And 2025, in a way, kind of makes you appreciate Cena more. I mean, you're really going to appreciate him now that he's never going to be back around. And I don't know what 2026 is going to bring as far as WWE television.
Well, John is still going to be a backstage. I mean, he signed an ambassador contract with WWE, so all these people that think he's going to AEW now, I mean, y'all are smoking that good shit.
And I need some of it.
The man signed a 5-year ambassador contract with WWE, which means he's going to be helping out backstage when he's able to.
Cena showing up in AEW would have been like Austin showing up in TNA. Awkward.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this. You might as well say this about SmackDown if we're going to talk about it. Now that these 3 stages of Hell match have been announced, if Drew McIntyre don't win now, that man's career is dead.
It is. Yes.
Dead. Like it ain't gonna be no recovering from this.
I think this is where we're gonna have Randy cost Cody the match.
Elaborate.
I think this is where we're gonna have Randy come back in the 3rd stage, and he is going to cost Cody that match, officially turning heel.
Accidentally on purpose or actually on purpose?
Costing him on purpose. Like he's gonna cause him, he's gonna attack him. He's gonna turn on him, basically. At least I think that's what I would do.
What? The Rumble. Okay, so you're gonna transition Cody to a program with Randy Orton. So where does Drew McIntyre go? Yeah, Cody with Randy. So where does Drew go?
I don't know where Drew goes from there, but it would be nice to finally get him his due.
I mean,
it'd be nice to finally have him win the championship in front of an actual crowd and not a TV studio.
As the weeks go by, I start to lose more and more passion. I get less and less passionate about that. Because I feel like it'll be something, but it won't be as big of a something as versus like 3 months ago, 6 months ago. I feel like we would have missed the boat. Yeah, it's way past time for him to get his due.
Absolutely.
All right, Nate is fucking with that. Nate is fucking with you. Immediately I wouldn't pair Drew with Jacob Fatu because you need to build Jacob Fatu up, but that was a direction they was going before Jacob had whatever he had going on with himself. But
Something with it.
if you put Drew in his first defense in his first program, you can't beat him, obviously.
Mm-mm.
Trying to think
No.
who could you feed Drew to if you put the belt on him? Can't be Carmelo.
Mm-mm.
Can't be Ilya Dragunov.
Mm-mm.
See how I'm running out of names here. One of the, I mean, it can't be one of the MFTs because that's heel on heel. Mm,
I could see a scenario where Solo would turn face, but I don't know if Solo's ready for that yet.
nah, nah, not yet. At least,
Right. So right back.
shit, he got a better chance of wrestling than me right here in this living room.
I promise
It
you
can't
that's
be
a no.
Carmelo,
Uh-uh. Not now.
and it can't be an NXT call up either. I really don't know who you give it to. I mean, who you'll put him in the program with.
It couldn't be Oba.
Can't beat over in his first program on the main roster.
That's true. I was gonna say they kind of teased something at Saturday night's main event with the two of them, which is cool. I mean, but no, you're right. You can't go and beat Oba right off the bat.
Yeah, you'll kill him dead.
Love that boy's
I
entrance
mean,
though.
one of the Wyatts, but which one?
Who?
They did too.
Which one?
AJ Styles is on Monday.
AJ Styles on Monday. CM Punk. Been there, done that.
Monday.
Well,
And SmackDown
well,
is
okay.
going to 3 hours.
Oh,
What's going on,
goody.
Black? Merry Christmas. Happy New
Oh,
Year. Happy New Year, brother.
goody. Oh, goody. SmackDown's going back to 3 hours. Oh, shit.
This Friday.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Who, if y'all had to pick, who would you feed if you put the belt on Drew? Who would you feed Drew to in his first program? A Damian Priest is like been there, done that.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, D Black. Let's go. August 24th. I'm already knowing.
What about God damn. His name I just lost it. Zelina's husband.
Heel on heel.
Oh boy.
The Rumble is where?
Rumble's in Saudi.
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. And he
Ha!
beat Sami Zayn in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. Oh hell no. We gotta kill this Cody and Drew match. This
No,
will be the third
that's just
time.
gotta die.
Sami Zayn is it. That's heel on heel, brother.
Yeah, Alistair. I know that's what I said, but and they just kind of turned Zelina heel, so you can't really turn them face right now. But that's a
Yeah.
feud I can see later.
And
I can
plus,
see that one.
Sammy has never beaten Drew. You can continue telling that story, and it'll get Drew some real heel heat. Ashley, Happy
Lash.
New Year to you,
Happy New Year.
and and it'll get it'll get Drew some heat,
It
real
would
heat.
if he beat.
So yeah,
Mm, that would well
Randy's going with Cody, and that'll be heel on heel. Go according to
in our
John's
scenario,
scenario.
Randy's going with Cody.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I'm getting old.
That's funny.
Names are I don't know. Oh goddamn! Indiana is destroying Alabama right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think Sami Zayn could be the guy.
And you know what? Melo deserves that United States title.
I just wish they wouldn't have did it on a taped episode of
I
SmackDown.
wish they would have did it on a live episode too.
But since we're there, let's talk about it. How do y'all feel about Melo winning the U.S. title?
Overdue.
Now, this is the thing though that we also have to understand as fans. Everybody can't get made at the same time. Everybody can't get made at the same time. Somebody gonna have to deal with some adversity. Somebody gonna have to put some others over to make them legit.
Mhm.
So, and I think Melo, I think okay. I think there's always been a plan for Melo. It's just if he's here for the long term, why we need to rush it. Ain't that what they clowned Tony Khan for with Blake Monroe when he pushed her to the top so suddenly? He put the belt on her real fast, and now it's like, damn, where do we go?
Well, the thing with Mariah May, she was bodyguard,
I
so to
agree with that,
speak,
Black.
for Tony Storm, and I think the
Mm-hmm.
story they told was she got tired of the abuse and whatnot. I mean, we've seen it before, um, but yes, they pushed her too quick. Um, and I think if you do that with Carmelo, you just kind of kill him. So I would honestly, I could see a series of matches with him and Ilya.
And that's the next interesting question. Where do you go with Ilya Dragunov now that he's dropped the United States title?
Kind of
World
appears like
world world champion? Absolutely not.
it kind of appears like he's about to get into some kind of shit with Champa.
Wouldn't be a bad undercard program. Like
But then
I'm
again,
not saying that Ilya.
Champa also attacked Carmelo too.
I'm not
So
saying that Ilya Dragunov isn't a world champion type of a character guy, whatever is whatever. It's just at the moment and the foreseeable future, he's not gonna be. But finding him
I
things to do in the meantime that's actually interesting and worthwhile. Because you have to once you start developing, you have to continue developing
mhm.
these characters. And the problem is under the Vince McMahon administration, it was a lot of stop, start, never again, try this. Now, but now some people for various reasons, rather it be injuries, being unreliable, whatever's whatever. But there were others to where it was just like, Jesus Christ, we just missed the fucking boat with this. So I'm very interested to see what type of what 2026 has in store for Ilya Dragunov. Um Open Femi been getting a lot of vignettes on Raw and SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking like Trick Williams is gonna be on either Raw or SmackDown.
Javon Evans.
Me and my boy was talking about this yesterday. This is just me personally. I've said it once. I'll say it again. I know bro is talented. He's uber talented, especially to be 21 years old. I just don't like the verbiage they give him.
Bouncy.
And I Nate, matter of fact, me and Nate was talking about this yesterday. And I said, let me ask you this. And I asked you the same question I asked him. And I asked the chat. If let's say Javon Evans run into 2009 Randy Orton, don't necessarily have to be Randy Orton, but let's just say someone of that caliber. And let's say he just did some very heelish, diabolical shit to Javon Evans. And Javon Evans got to come out on Monday or on Friday or wherever. And he has to cut a serious promo. Will you be able to take him serious?
Not with everybody saying he's bouncy.
Your brother's bouncy.
No.
Would you be able to take him serious?
No.
Now, I forgot who he said specifically. I forgot who he said specifically. I think we're talking about Joe Hendry. Like, nah, I don't foresee Joe Hendry being in an NXT for like 2, 3, 4 years like a Sami Zayn did. You know, Sami Zayn was down there for 5 years.
He was.
But if Javon Evans was to be there for 5 years, I can understand that. Plus, he's 21. Fam will be 26. That's young as hell in nowadays professional wrestling. That's young as hell. The average star on the show is 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Joe Hendry is 40 years old. So, matter of fact, that's very interesting. Let me find it. I think Joe Hendry is 40 years old, though. Joe Hendry.
With the rumors that Chris Jericho could be on his way, could be WWE bound soon. What about Ilya and Chris?
He's 37. You said what now?
I said with the rumors that Chris Jericho is going to be WWE bound soon. What about Ilya and Chris?
That can be great. It just depends on what story you're gonna give them.
Yeah. To go, yeah.
I like to hear LA Knight against Chris Jericho though.
Why is LA Knight off TV right now? I know he got hurt. I know he got the tsunami on the car, but
now that's the way they written him off TV. Now, why they written him off TV? I don't know. He could just be going on vacation. Cause boy, I mean, he ain't been doing a lot of winning, but he sure have a lot of matches in 2025. So that could be the reason.
I could definitely see him coming back as a heel.
I mean, it'll be a chance to freshen him up, and plus his character from him, the LA Knight character from NXT originated as a heel.
Who?
Tongans. I'm sure you're talking about one of the Tongans.
Which ones? I mean,
you have to ask yourself that question.
I mean, it was Solo.
He's not a Tongan.
No, he's not. It would.
Yeah. It's
Tama.
only one Tongan. You don't want to see that man with no Tama Tonga. The Mr. Botchamania himself.
I
Oh
thought that was
no.
Tongaloa that did that.
Well, yeah, Tonga Lloyd. You don't want to see it with
Tongaloa is the
him.
one that punched the dude in the face trying to do a low blow.
Yeah, man. We don't want to see that. I can see that with Tama. Wait, which one? Tama.
Tama's the one that goes, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, him.
Mm.
Hmm. You might be onto something now. Considering Dom Mysterio, Dom did just get hurt. Ain't no telling how long he out. There's no update on that either, by the way. So that might be a little bit more serious than we think.
They said indefinitely on Raw.
That's for storyline purposes, but I mean, in reality, we don't have no way of telling, I guess. But it happened on at the AAA show. Ray gave him his dad actually gave him a DDT, and he ended up injuring his shoulder, which is a strange twist of irony when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wish that Triple H actually takes his own words serious when he says that we don't call people up unless we have at least a 6-month plan for you. Because so many times people get caught up and they get lost in the shuffle. And I get it. The Gunthers, the Punks, the Codys, the Romans, the Jays, the Jimmys, the who's, the Drews, the whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to soak up majority of the TV time. Rightfully so. But we got to find meaningful ways. All right, brother. Happy New Year to you, man. Our thoughts and prayers is with you, brother.
Absolutely.
For sure. We gotta. They have to do better with this whole long-term planning. Like, cause I see it here, but I don't see it there, and the here and there is starting to become few, far, and in between. Cause I mean, we might as well talk about it. Fuck it. If we are going in a Roman and Jay direction, that is not a problem, brother.
We appreciate
That
you,
is
Wes.
definitely not for sure. That's definitely been there, done that. And what long-term planning is you getting out of that?
Mm.
It can't be the crescendo to the bloodline because Solo is still a thing. Yeah. Even though he's doing the MFT thing, that is still a variation of the bloodline. So and what's gonna be different now than 2000? Was that 2023? 22, 23?
What, when Jay and Roman had their feud in the bloodline?
Yeah.
That was 2021, wasn't it?
Hold on.
Because it happened when there were no fans.
Just what the hell is all of that?
Yeah, it was 2021, I believe.
It was 2020.
Oh, okay.
Damn, it's been 5 years.
We got some tribal.
Do y'all honestly want to see that again?
No. I'd like to see Roman do something more meaningful, like Braun.
Braun got to work his way to Roman, though. As much as we like Braun,
I'll be honest. I think Roman's going to return Monday and cost Braun that match.
I hope not.
I don't want it to happen. I'm just saying I think that's what may happen.
Because all right, fair. Let's
You know
let's go
damn
down that.
well.
Let's go down that avenue.
You know damn well that Roman is not going to be on the year anniversary show of Raw on Netflix. You know damn well Roman's not going to be on that show. Or you know damn well that he's not going to be on that show.
In some form or capacity. Okay.
It's just like the MSG show. You knew damn well Roman wasn't going to be at that show.
Wasn't gonna miss.
Was going to be at that show. Sorry, was going to be at that show. Just like you know damn well he's going to be on this show. So in some form or capacity, I would honestly like to see him get into a program with Braun. I don't want to see him get into a program with Jay, because that, whether you realize it or not, or whether anybody realizes it or not, it furthers the bloodline.
Okay. So you want to match Roman with Braun?
I do.
So what we doing with the World Championship? CM Punk got to lose his belt to somebody. Who is this somebody?
As much as I hate to say it, maybe to a returning Seth Rollins.
So Punk gonna hold his belt all the way to possibly after WrestleMania.
There's rumors that Seth's gonna be back way before WrestleMania.
Okay, so we're gonna run the match that we just said we was tired of 4 months ago back at WrestleMania.
I'm not saying I want that. I'm just saying.
But that's what we gotta go. If you're saying that you want Roman to match with Braun, you want Roman to go match with Braun. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
so now, okay. So now we have to do something with the World Championship, because that means CM Punk is gonna beat Braun. So what are we gonna do with the World Championship?
Either that or Roman cost CM Punk the match.
Well, that would effectively turn Roman heel. Again.
Has he technically turned face?
Officially, not officially. Not officially, but officially.
I mean, because he does some shit that faces do, but he also does shit that heels do. So,
well, Austin was a heel. When you really think about it, that whole Austin gimmick was heelish. But the fans cheered him as if he was a babyface.
Okay, so I don't know.
Let's try this.
It's one of those where you start to look at it and you're like, I don't know what the fuck they're trying to do.
You start mapping it out. It's like, okay. I like Braun beating Punk. Punk can go to SmackDown.
That's what I want.
I'm saying Braun beat Punk for the World Championship. No Roman, no nothing. Okay. Clean. Because you gotta make Braun Breaker. You have to make him. That's the whole point of the vision. That's the whole point of them dropping Seth Rollins outside of him being injured. But because there's only so much we can do this whole he's gonna main event WrestleMania in the future. When is the now? And he's telling you, I'm the now.
Okay. Hold on. Shit. I'm following you now. I'm following you. Okay. So Braun beat CM Punk on Raw and then shows up on SmackDown and costs Cody the title. And there you have Cody versus Punk. We can't keep avoiding
You
each
gonna
other
have
forever.
Punk get booed? You gonna have Punk get booed in Chicago?
Huh?
Elimination Chambers in Chicago. They love CM Punk in Chicago.
Shit. Okay. Seemed like a good idea.
So once, hold on.
All right. How about Cody? No, no, no. That's being stupid. Um,
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
What do
I'm
y'all
thinking
think out there?
Punk. I'm thinking Punk loses. No. Elimination Chamber
Come
ain't till
on.
February though.
Right, right. Answer.
I can't. I can only hear her through the door. I can't hear her on the podcast on the show. Um, I think whether he's a heel or a face, they're still not going to boo his ass. Not in Chicago.
But that'll go against the whole idea of them. You know Trick plays it safe.
Bro, Brock Lesnar was a fucking full blown heel and still got cheered in Minnesota.
Nobody on this roster is Brock Lesnar, baby.
Say what?
Nobody on this roster is Brock Lesnar.
I'm just saying you're saying it goes against the idea. I'm saying when Brock Lesnar was a full blown heel, they still cheered the fuck out of him in Minnesota. So I mean that's his hometown. I'm not. I'm saying Punk, regardless of whether he's a face or a heel, he's still gonna get cheered in Chicago. But this is
The
one of
question
those
is,
where this is one of those where we have a lot of directions we can go, but hell, only they know which direction they're gonna go.
not true. Now, the question is, if January, whenever the first Raw of the year goes down,
January 5th.
what are we gonna do with Brock? What are we gonna do with Brock Lesnar? What are we gonna do with Braun Breaker? Are we gonna put the World Championship on him, or are we not? Most importantly, what are we gonna do with Roman Reigns? How we're gonna get Roman Reigns from January 5th to WrestleMania? I say he should work. Braun Breaker should work his way up to Roman Reigns, considering Roman Reigns is the biggest star in the company.
He's the measuring stick.
You can't just go. You just can't just go around beating your top dog like that. Because beating Roman Reigns means something. I mean, he pinned him in War Games. Did he pin him in War Games? No, he pinned Punk in
that
War
was Punk.
Games.
That was Punk.
So there has to be something. Okay. So now I'm asking you, how would you have him lose? And what do we do with him after that?
You could well, you
Go
could
ahead. What
have
you got?
Roman. You could have Roman cost him the title, get into a feud with Roman, and still somehow make his way back to Punk. Have him win the Royal Rumble.
I'm not against Braun Breaker winning the Royal Rumble.
Have him win the Elimination Chamber.
I like that idea for CM Punk.
But that's based on Punk losing the title.
Yes, Punk should lose this title. Now, this is what I'm saying. It's only I get my thoughts together, y'all. All right. It's only so much projecting into the future we can do with Braun Breaker. Eventually, you got to pull the trigger. And I'm saying, why not pull that? We don't have to. Everybody's first title win don't
God.
have to happen at WrestleMania.
Hmm.
Like Triple H's first world title wasn't at WrestleMania. The Rock's first world title wasn't at WrestleMania. If I'm not mistaken, Bret Hart's first world title wasn't at WrestleMania. Now, hell, Kevin Nash's first world title was on the fucking house show. And he beat Bob Backlund, someone of in the history of the WWF, someone of relative importance.
Bob fucking Backlund, yeah.
So this is the perfect time to put the belt on Braun Breaker, because if you don't do this, if you don't pull the trigger with Braun now, you're essentially doing the same thing to Braun what we're sitting here talking about with Drew McIntyre. He's hot.
He is hot.
So put the belt on him while he's hot. Don't. If WCW can do this with Goldberg, you can definitely do this with Braun Breaker. Now, Braun beats Punk. No. You can't win the belt by DQ anyway. Unless that is a specific stipulation within said match. Now, Braun should beat Punk clean. Punk should go on to the Rumble, lose the Rumble. He should go on to the Elimination Chamber, wins the Chamber. Braun should mow down. He should mow down Punk. He should mow down. Damn, who else is on Raw? Oh no, I do not want to see Braun and Jay. I don't even want to see Braun and Jimmy.
No.
Damn. See, now I'm stumped because I don't know who I
This is tougher than we thought it was
down
going
in
to be.
second.
This is tougher than we thought it was going to be.
Damn, I don't have nobody that he can mow down second. That'd be interesting. Yeah, nah, I don't. Damn. I don't.
Let's see. There's a rumor for Monday that AJ Styles and Gunther are going to start their program for AJ's retirement.
I feel you, Black, but that's a cheese way to end the title match on a DQ.
Oh man, no. You hyped this shit up. Well, shit, never mind.
No, it's been hyped up. For you to lose it like that, yeah, that's pretty trash. Even on Raw, that's pretty bad.
Oh my god, that looks fucking awesome.
Damn. Yeah, there's nobody that you can really match Braun up with second. That'll be a body.
You don't.
It could be AJ. It ain't gonna hurt nothing.
No.
Yeah, it could be AJ. Have we ever had that?
Now that they've lost the tag titles, yeah, you could.
Have that match ever happened? Somebody in the chat, let me know. Have that match ever happened? AJ Styles and Braun Breaker. I don't think it has.
Not on TV, I don't believe. Indiana's just dominating Alabama. Jeez. I mean,
it was a match on the Raw.
There was a match with Braun Breaker and AJ.
Yeah, it was in a recent match on. Well, hold on. Yeah, matter of fact, we got it right here. It should be AJ Styles. AJ Styles and Braun Breaker have fought in a recent match on the Raw. Styles won the match against Dominic Mysterio, and during the post-match confrontation, Braun Breaker attempted to spear Styles but was unsuccessful. This match sparks the speculations about a potential feud between the two. Or this would have been a year ago in February. But they never really had a match, now did they? Nah, they did. Interesting. I think we found it. AJ Styles. Are you ready to turn Braun Breaker face? We just started with this Vision stuff. It ain't even been 6 months. At least this version of the Vision.
Speaking of the Vision, I am starting to buy into the hype that just a little bit that Austin Theory is honestly undercover for Seth Rollins, and I'm gonna give you a reason why.
Go ahead.
He's playing his role a little too well.
Yeah, he's
if
pretty
you really
good.
look at it, huh?
He's pretty good.
He is, but I mean, he's just kind of playing his role a little too well. It's like, man, I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me. It's not what I want, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay.
It wouldn't surprise me if he's
gun in your head, you gotta pick
undercover.
right now.
What's up?
Gun in your head, you gotta pick right now. Is he infiltrating the Vision, or he's really aligned with them? Which way would you go?
I guess if I got a gun to my head,
Figure of speech.
I know. I guess I would say he's undercover for Seth Rollins.
Okay. You
But
taking the under.
why? But why? I can't.
What would be the why? So you good at this. You must knew I was going to ask you why. What would be the why?
I don't. Because obviously Seth can't do it himself because he's hurt, and they took him out. I don't know.
But why help them win war games?
To make it, I mean, to make a shit. I don't know.
I mean, like, look. We all can agree, whatever this is, it gotta work. Like whatever you're doing with Austin Theory, it has to work. Like you has no room for no margin for error with this. You gotta kick the field goal through the uprights, because if this is a dud, and let's be clear, when he unmasked, that crowd went mild, silent.
Yeah.
Mild sauce, Taco Bell. Yeah. Wasn't nothing on there. Naked. What Bruce said went over like a fart in church. Yeah. Stanky. Like, you got a lot of ground to cover, because you can't miss. And honestly, when he comes out and he does the this, it just reminds me of the old Austin Theory. Like, he has a face, unless he get facial reconstruction surgery. No matter what gimmick they put on you, you look like Austin Theory. I mean, and I just got visions of him beating Cena at Mania, and then right after that,
What happened? Yeah.
and unfortunately, he can't. His face is so distinctive to where he can't go to AEW and try to do something different. You're still gonna look like Austin Theory. He got to pull a Mark Jindrak and go wrestle in Mexico
Under a mask.
under a mask. Not for real. So I mean,
Yeah, shit. I don't.
you gonna let me ask you. At this rate, who is Austin Theory's Mania opponent? Penta?
If he's coming back, it could be Seth Rollins, but if he's working for him,
At
shit.
Mania? Seth Rollins and Austin Theory?
Uh,
Man,
they
that
did
is
John
a
Cena. They
step
did John
down for
Cena
Seth
watch
Rollins.
Austin Theory at Mania. Shit.
Yeah, true. That's fair. But they did it at the backside of Cena's career too, where he wasn't like, how can I explain? Yeah, he at that time in his career is where Hogan was in '02 when The Rock beat him.
Mm, mm, mm.
Now, if this was prime Cena, now if Cena, like if this was prime Cena, we talking like 2008 through 2000, 2007 through 2015. Oh yeah, we would have had some action here.
Mm.
I mean, I'm not down, no way trying to diminish a John Cena win because that is still big, but let's not overvalue how big this is. And considering how they did dick all with it, they ain't really value the shit either. Mm.
I
Mm, mm,
have
mm, mm,
said
mm.
that I thought Austin Theory was one of the pieces of the future of WWE, but oh shit,
It's one of those things.
I'm not
Uh-oh.
sure. I'm not sure if I believe in it now. Oh my fucking god!
It's
Who
not
cares?
one of
You
those
take that.
things.
Oh boy.
It's not one of those things to where I think it's a talent issue. I just think it's just the way he's getting booked. Like
Damn.
people like B Fab and
Oh
okay,
my
really
god.
B Fab. People like B Fab of that nature. It's not a talent thing, baby. Cause I mean, it ain't a booking thing, baby. You just don't have no talent. You just ain't got no talent on you.
Hmm.
Logan Paul and Austin Theory. Is that what you're saying, Nate?
Hmm. Hmm. That's actually that's actually not that's actually not a bad idea if it's booked right.
Hmm. Um.
Hmm.
Hear me out.
Shit. You got the floor, brother.
Austin Theory
Oh my god.
versus Bronson Reed. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't think Bronson Reed is long for the vision.
Hmm.
Because if they remain a faction, hear me out. If they remain a faction, a
A
fortune or
fraction?
whatever. Yeah, I said a fraction. If
We
they
back in
remain a
school.
faction, who do they go against?
Yeah. Hmm.
The goddamn answer has been sitting in my face this whole time. Austin Theory versus Finn Balor. Finn Balor.
Judgment Day. Judgment Day. Hmm.
Finn Balor. Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea. While we're on the subject of Judgment Day, I think Liv's about to turn on Raquel.
Mm. Talking shit. Talking shit
I
about
honestly
Judgment Day.
thought I honestly thought she was going to turn on her in that match on Monday, but the way she kind of interrupted her when she was doing the interview, and yeah, I kind of felt like we're planting the seeds for that. That Austin Theory versus Finn Balor would be a great match, actually.
They both can go tear it up. They both promo ability about the same level. And I ain't gonna lie, Finn been a heel for at least the last 4 years.
What about JD?
I don't know how long JD is out. He's injured again.
Is he again?
Hmm.
Fucking JD.
I don't think he's out past WrestleMania. Hell, I don't even think he'll miss the Rumble, but he is injured. Oh, hmm. Well,
Hmm. Hmm, okay.
his hand. Oh yeah. He fucked his hand up.
Okay.
Um, I really, I ain't gonna lie. I want to see how WrestleMania is gonna look. I know I'm jumping ahead, but considering this is the second year in a row that it's been in Vegas, I mean Vegas is a hot town, and they're
And
gonna
they're
try their
pushing.
damnedest to try to put the best card together
And they're pushing it
possible.
too.
So I'm very interested in seeing how this is gonna work. But there's so many matches to book. I'm sure they're gonna have Brock Lesnar on that card somewhere. I mean, he's in the commercials. Roman Reigns, CM Punk. I mean, if you could get Seth Rollins, yeah. Gunther, AJ Styles, Dom, if you could have Dom, depending on how injured he is. Sheamus is injured again.
That would honestly suck if Dom is out a significant amount of time, considering like he. Hmm, that would suck.
Yeah, best run of his life.
Shit. Shit, it's fucking amazing, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Oh my god.
Man, y'all
God.
still in here with us?
Mm.
Make sure we ain't putting y'all to sleep.
Well, we're not trying to.
Who we got up in? There we go. Now you talking your talk. With Lee the Ghost on commentary.
Ooh.
It's your host,
Mm.
Lee the Ghost. With Money Made Nico trying to hit payroll.
Mm.
My
Man,
dog
that's a
said payroll. He got the payments. Man, hold on. I know I ain't bullshitting. X, X, X. So, where do you see Gunther in the Royal Rumble? I know he's not winning it, but what do you think his role will be at the Royal Rumble? Hello?
I'm thinking.
Oh, my bad.
Um, maybe it'd be too early to start that. I say maybe you start planting the seeds of him and Brock.
This early?
That's what I just said. I said maybe it's too early, but maybe you do that.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. How would you plant the seed? I mean, there's no right or wrong answer. I just want to know what you hear that, what you thinking.
Have Gunther eliminate Brock,
Hmm.
because then you
All right,
get
now
Brock.
you're talking.
Then you get Brock coming for revenge because Gunther eliminated him from the Royal Rumble, eliminated his chance of being champion again. Which ain't
Hmm.
none of us in this chat in this world wants to see that again. Brock Lesnar doesn't need a title.
Hmm. Oh, they got this shit over here. Very nice. Yeah, yeah, I gotta play this one day we on here. We was getting it on. That's what I'm talking about. The last three. I see Gunther as one of the last three. Okay. I can see Gunther. No, okay. Normally, whenever they do their last four, the last four of the Royal Rumble is pretty much their who they're telling you the future is,
Mm-hmm.
right? Well, the now and the future. I can see CM Punk, obviously, Gunther, um, Logan Paul.
You're under the assumption that CM Punk's going to lose his title.
Yes,
Okay.
most certainly. His title reign should not go beyond January 5th.
Well, yeah. Well, we got people in here that are also saying that Braun should lose that first match. So I'm just trying to make sure which side of the coin you're on. Oh my god.
Man, I think Punk should lose that fucking belt January
I
5th.
I agree.
We reached the end.
I agree. But
The end is
oh,
here.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
The end. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was Armageddon. Matter of fact, that was the theme song for the 3 Stages of Hell match between Shawn and Triple H.
Mm-hmm. Well, and to the invasion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, what what are we doing with Jimmy and Jay?
Well, a lot of people are looking into the altercation that happened between the two of them way more than it probably needs to be looked at. Um, I'm kind of excited about the concept, the potential of the Usos versus the New Day versus the Hardy Boys. I'm kind of excited about that potential match if it were to happen.
If it were to happen, who you got going over and what and why?
Well, I'm not giving it to the Hardy Boys because they don't. I mean, the last thing I think they need is another championship. Now, the New Day going over in that match could be pretty much your very last chance with the New Day.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
I said the New Day going over could be honestly your very last chance that you have to make them relevant.
Well, I think we missed the relevancy train. We missed that last year in December. Um, I if that match would have come to fruition, I would actually consider putting the belts on the Hardys. Only on one condition:
But why?
they TNA run has to be over. They have to come in for one last nostalgic WWE run. We're not talking Jeff Hardy going off to be a singles and Matt being a singles. No, we want you as the Hardys so you can retire as the Hardys. So I mean, you're this is the last run. Dog, you're the HOG champions, tag champions. I believe they're the TNA tag champions. So go ahead on and slap the Raw tag team champions on championships on them. Fuck it. Why not? What harm could it do? Because when you put a team, mm, mm,
Uh-oh.
move DIY to Raw. I like a DIY and Hardy Boys for the tag titles. Or maybe this is how we bring Javon Evans to the main roster. Leon Slater, Javon Evans versus the Hardys.
What about the Motor City Machine Guns versus the Hardys?
Very nice. I ain't think about them. Damn. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better.
That's what you
Motor
call
City Machine
nostalgia.
Guns versus the Hardys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that better. I like that better actually. Yeah.
Okay.
And can we all admit, Chad Gable lost that Grande Americano gimmick. Lou Vic Kaiser is doing that shit. This man is a German, calling himself the big American, speaking the most fluent Spanish I ever heard in my life. I love
I
it.
ditched the glass. Fuck the bullshit.
I love to see it. And you drinking straight out the bottle?
Yeah. I mean, it's not. It's sparkling white grape. It's not alcohol.
Yeah. What y'all thinking? My people that's in here. Hold on. Hold on. Where you at?
Only two people, so.
Shit, we here. Hold on. With the Z. What y'all thinking about this?
There's a lot of possibilities. I mean, you could have Motor City Machine Guns versus the Usos, Motor City Machine Guns versus the Hardys, New Day. I mean, you can have. I mean,
But that's what's good about having Jimmy and Jay back together as a tag team, because they are a legitimate team to where if you beat them, I mean, it kind of establishes you as a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
Like them, the New Day, they are two. I mean, say what you want by each person's individual singles run or whatever, but those four as a tag, especially I'm about to call these people the Hardy Boys. Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. Oh
Everybody,
yeah,
everybody like Crazy Man.
I like TNA's version of Broken Matt
Yes,
Hardy.
Broken Matt, not Woken
The
Matt.
the the original
Mm-hmm.
brother Nero. I
They tried to
need
do it in
you, bro.
WWE, it just did not work,
Yeah,
bro.
some things that happen on the indies should stay on the indies.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a good idea and internally until you start moving forward with it.
To execute it, yeah.
For a second,
I kind of
for a
feel like
second.
I kind of feel like the Motor City Machine Guns are not being utilized properly. But I mean,
I mean, they came in and within the first week or two, they won the tag belts.
they came in guns blazing, pun intended.
And now you got to go back down the mountain. That's just the way it works. The quicker to the top, the harder to fall off. Now I can't see this.
Ask Mercedes about that one.
Mm,
She's almost losing a belt a week now.
that's the way it go, man. That's the way it go. Now I will say this: they almost had me on Raw on Monday, man. They almost had me. I thought they was gonna beat La Primera, no bullshit. Thought they was gonna do it. I was about to be upset. I was like, man, this is a fucked up way to end my new year. I mean, end my year, and a fucked up way to start the new year. But I can't lie. I'm ready for the belt to be off of them. This
That was a
I like.
that was a hell of an ending, honestly. I liked it.
I mean, I do too. I mean, she gets the win. That's cool. But do we
Raquel
care?
trying the double Tejana bomb, hitting it on Nikki. Stephanie looking like she was going to roll her up and then roll her out of the ring.
Want it
That was
like a
some good shit.
heel.
That was some good shit.
But do you care?
I mean,
Like for
man,
real? Like, do you care? Not really.
no. I mean,
Like the I the
so if you're
women
gonna take the
tag
belt off her, if you're gonna take it off of her, who are you gonna give it to? Liv?
live. Give it to live. You can't. It can't hurt. Even giving it to real. Giving it back to EO. Give it to somebody. Because honestly, I don't know what it is about Paul Levesque, but the women tag titles, the women's championship with Jade, the women's United States oh man, don't get me started on that shit though. The only women's championship he seemed to book right is the Intercontinental Championship. Honestly, I haven't seen her as a heel, so I can't answer that. That might be a Nate question if Nate was in
I
here,
don't think I've
but
ever seen
nah,
her as a heel.
I haven't seen her as a heel, so I
She
can't.
wasn't a heel in AEW when she wrestled Mercedes.
And plus, that was only one night. You can't gauge it off of one night.
Uh-uh.
Nah,
No, I don't think
damn.
I don't think we have any sample size of her being a heel.
Hmm. Let's see right quick.
Some good shit. Excuse me, y'all.
What?
What?
Oh man. Oh, oh no. AI got this all wrong.
You notice every
Yeah,
time. You notice every
this
time
is
you
this
go to
is
look something up, you're like, oh man,
yeah, like these
message.
people talk yeah, these people talking about Stephanie Van Kiel. Loppy metal no bush. Is a Chilean professional wrestler in WWE known for being a top heel villain in the women's division, currently holding the women's world championship and winning the 2025 women's crown jewel. Now, I know I
He's a
don't
heel.
watch the show. I know I don't watch the show as intensively as I should, and I will get
He's
better
a
with that
heel.
in 2026. But I know I just like no Loppy metal heel turn.
She's a heel.
Right. Hey, see, AI, man. Don't trust that AI shit, man.
I don't.
They, they out of line for that.
Boy, hmm.
They out of line for that. Line on that. A line on
Way out
man.
of line.
Now, I'm still interested to see the progression between the Roxanne, the Liv, the Raquel Rodriguez, and how they're about to keep threading the story with the Judgment Day, considering Dom is out, JD is out. Goddamn, almost all the dudes except for Finn. Mm. The judge, man, look, Judgment Day done had his run, dog. Like I'm tired. Like between the Judgment Day and the Bloodline and the MFTs and the Wyatts, man. Tell me WWE in 2025 to 2026 don't feel like 1997.
It does.
When you had the Boricuas,
Oh God,
the
yeah.
Nation, you had DX,
The
man,
oddities.
yeah, the oddities for sure, cause it just felt like it's just everything is faction built.
There were factions all around.
DOA.
DOA, yeah, forgot about DOA.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Is there
Uh,
is there is there a subject I'm forgetting?
you said what?
Is there anything I'm forgetting?
I don't know.
I don't feel like I am.
Penta's return.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm
It
listening.
is. It is just time to go ahead and team him with his brother.
It was supposed to. He got injured.
Oh, it was supposed to
That's supposed to
happen.
happen at that AAA show.
Oh, okay.
But he ended up getting injured in that My Time Is Now tournament. So of course they ended up having to scrap the plans. But in the grand scheme of things, you are right about that. I mean, it's nothing else to do with Penta, and I mean Ray Phoenix. Is, ever since Andrade left, man, the man had died a horrible death.
Mm-hmm.
So what hurt can what can it hurt? I don't think it can hurt anything.
No,
So
you could
what can you
have
do?
the first ever tag team brothers versus brothers match in history with the Lucha Bros versus the Usos.
Versus the Hardys, you have nothing but brothers in there.
Oh, shit, I didn't even think about that one. There's another one that you could throw in there.
I'm listening.
The Lucha Bros. I mean, get them back together.
D Black, are you still here? D Black, you still in the building?
I think he is.
Yeah, I knew it was something I was forgetting. Let's talk about this. Matter of fact, I need to see if D Black is in the building. Black,
He's here.
hop down,
He just said
hop down in the chat.
He says he's cooking, but he's here.
I need these black ears right quick. I gotta run something by you. Oh yeah, that's it for Bama, y'all. That's it for Bama. It's 31-3 now. They can go hang that up. Okay, okay, black right there. All right, black. You a boxing man.
Oh shit.
Young Jake Paul. It's over, brother. It's over. Hey, you rode this wave as long as you can. You done made a lot of money. You done made a mockery of the sport of professional boxing. And hey, man, it's Anthony Joshua done broke your jaw in two different places. Hey, it's over. The gimmick is over, right? Go on, come over to professional wrestling, man, and join your brother and become the Paul brothers. Come on, man. I mean, it's right there. It's right there. And you don't even have to be as good as Logan Paul. Imagine the heat them two can get on WWE television. Imagine them two winning the tag titles. What if he's the other man under the hood in the vision? That's funny.
What?
I think I think they should make that happen. I think that's the next move for Jake Paul. Go on, come over to professional wrestling. Go on, come on over with your brother and make you some money over here. Over here, you know, I don't want to use the word. No, no, facts. But Jake, we talking about Jake. Jake, come over here with Logan and go ahead on and get the money and be the Paul brothers. How bad can he be? He can't be no worse than Canelo Alvarez. He can't be no worse than Canelo. I said Canelo. I mean Kane Alvarez. And Kane Velasquez.
Cain Velasquez.
I botched this man name off.
God damn.
Kane Velasquez. Jesus Christ.
Hmm.
Apologies to Canelo. But yes, Jake, go on, come on over here. Hey, whatever it was, it's over now. It's over now, man. Hey, and you didn't made your fair share of money. Just go on, come on over here to WWE. And plus, they like that type of shit. I mean, come on, bro. Y'all know damn well if Vince McMahon was here, you wouldn't be seeing no ice show speed. In no Royal Rumble. I mean, we did see Drew Carey, but you ain't gonna see no ice show speed. Braun Breaker murdered that man.
Yeah, he did. He absolutely
Murdered that man.
Uh
You wouldn't be seeing no iguana man. Like, what is all this? And Vince McMahon's WWF. Oh no, this thing wouldn't see the light of day.
huh. I don't know about that, but yeah.
Man, once we sign a merchandising deal with the puppet, that's it. We don't need you no more. It's all about the money, but that's not fair.
That's some good shit, pal.
Yeah, just smear shit all over the business.
Yeah. I see. I have one problem with Jake Paul in professional wrestling.
I'm listening.
I kind of feel like he's too much of a loose cannon. He probably would be one of those that will go off script a lot. Um,
Mm-hmm.
say shit he probably shouldn't say. You know, I'm honestly surprised Logan is as tame as he is, but I
When
think
this is your biggest source of income as far as money goes, you ain't gonna fuck the money up.
mm,
And you ain't gonna fuck the money up now.
I don't know. I feel Jake Paul is too much of a loose cannon. I mean, I could be wrong.
Now, when I say this, I'm not saying he should be a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble in Saudi. Take your time with this, but know that that's the long term goal with Jake Paul. God damn. Oh, yeah,
He could
man.
show up.
He ain't coming up.
He could show up in Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, we can hang up wrestling. That man made $92 million.
And he's a co-owner. Yeah, no, I don't think he needs it.
Man, listen to him. Austin's best year, he made $13 million.
Bama is getting Bama getting murdered by Indiana.
But it's over, Black. It's over. Like,
Well,
he got knocked out by a real boxer, man. Script or no script. Like, that was the whole gimmick. The fact that he was in there with boxers boxing, but now that you done got your shit pushed in. Now that you done went through that glass window, you ate a plexig sandwich. I mean, hey, cuz, you gotta
that's
go
funny.
hang it up.
That's fucking hilarious.
Nah, for real.
Dog.
He did get his shit. He did get his shit pushed in. No, that's a hood saying, man. Boy, to push their shit in. Yeah, yeah.
I think about
Damn,
training day.
Devo.
You ever had your
What
shit
he
pushed
say?
in?
Yeah, damn, Devo. He should have been out there bobbing and weaving.
Uh,
Yeah.
nah. I don't know. I think Logan's more of a fit for WWE than Jake is.
I
I'm
mean,
not
hey,
saying
man. At this
I'm
point,
not saying I wouldn't. I'm not saying I wouldn't give it a shot, but yeah, I don't know.
I mean, at this point, bro, he can't be no worse than Travis Scott. I mean, but am I lying though? Like, he can't be no worse than that.
They cut ties with him. He was supposed to be like the first, the very first DLC for WWE 2K25 was supposed to have Travis Scott, and they canceled him out and replaced him with El Grande Americano. Like they've cut ties with
Yep.
Travis Scott. Travis Scott was
Mhm.
actually training to be a wrestler, and they paid for him to do it at Booker T's wrestling school. They paid for the the lessons and whatnot, and he never showed up. Like he was
Man.
actually supposed to be training to get in the ring,
Yeah,
and
Money in the
then
Bank, the original main event for Money in the Bank was supposed to be Cena, Travis Scott, and
but
Logan
yep,
versus
mhm.
I want to say Jay, Cody, and no, it ain't Roman. I
I
forgot who
think
the
it was
third man
Roman.
was supposed to be.
I think it was Roman.
Might have been Roman. But yeah,
Yeah,
just didn't work out that way. Travis Scott just didn't want to commit.
Travis didn't want to commit to it, so WWE cut ties with him. They
That's tough. That's super tough.
I mean,
What my boy say, I understand, but can WWE match what Jake is making as nah,
no,
hell no.
absolutely
Nah.
not.
That's
Not a
why that's why I said that's why I said Austin best year he made $13 million. And you're telling
mhm.
me he made 92?
Just to
So
get his jaw, just to get his jaw jacked. Shit, sign me up.
as God is my witness, that man has got to be broken in half.
Sign me up. I'll get my jaw jacked for 92 fucking million. I may never talk again, but I'll be $92 million richer.
The pain. The
Oh, I'm
pain.
sure. But you know what? With 92 million, you could get that shit.
There gotta be pain. There gotta be
Yeah, that's
pain.
definitely
Yes.
pain. Mm, mm-mm.
Pain and a lot of it. What James say? It was pain. Pain everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Chris Jericho.
Versus
Does he show up on Raw Monday?
Jericho versus Logan Paul.
Does he show up on Raw Monday?
No.
No.
Nope.
No.
As corny as it's gonna sound, as obvious as it's gonna sound, the Royal Rumble.
I mean,
You
I
gotta have
figured
some surprise entrance.
it's not going to be a
And
surprise.
uh,
It's not.
surprise entrance.
It's not going to be a surprise because anybody that knows professional wrestling and follows dirt sheets and whatnot knows that that man's contract ended at midnight last night, and he is a free agent. He's not tied to anything. So,
But you gotta have some returns at the Rumble. And the last 3 years is really what's up.
the surprises have actually been
Lackluster.
lackluster. Yes.
Yeah, it's been pretty lackluster to say the least. Mm, yeah, you know what?
Jericho
I
versus
might
Logan Paul.
I might like that Jericho versus Logan Paul.
I said Jericho versus Ilya.
At a Mania,
Not at Mania, but you know,
just in
maybe some,
general.
maybe something to get Ilya. You know, I
Let's
don't
do
know.
that after Jericho's nostalgia and war off. It
Well,
don't
okay.
okay. I'm not saying no to it. I'm saying like it
Well,
don't have to
first
happen
off,
immediately when he comes back.
if Jericho is coming back, I don't think he's going to win any titles.
I think he should win one.
Which one? Oh my
I,
God.
he should be a 10-time intercontinental champion.
Woo,
Oh yeah,
boy,
Bama's getting wrecked through the coals right now.
man. And there's still 10 minutes left in this fucking game. Woo.
This starting to get TCU Georgia vibes.
Are we? Is Indiana for real, or are they just beating up on? Nah, Alabama's.
Not
I
to
don't know.
not to turn this into a football podcast, but let's be honest, bro. Alabama with no Nick Saban. If you gave Nick Saban this exact team, they would have missed a step.
Mm, I don't. I think Indiana's for real, but I guess we'll see.
I can't say that after 1 year. I mean, hell, Notre Dame made it to the CFP to the finals. Hell, TCU made it, and look what happened.
That was
It got
a couple
ran
years
through.
ago, but yeah, they got pun intended
Hell,
dog walk. They
when
got
Notre
dog
Dame had
walk.
Manti Te'o
I don't know.
with his lying ass.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Fair.
We're possibly on a collision course for Indiana, Georgia, but Georgia got to take care of Mississippi first. But anyway, we're not trying to turn this into a football podcast. I just, we're both watching the game. But Logan Paul versus Jericho, That would sell some tickets.
It'll be on the undercard. It wouldn't be a main event for sure.
No, it wouldn't be a main event, but it would. It would definitely help Logan.
Now, who should be the one to retire Jericho?
Gunther. The same person that's apparently going to retire everybody.
Okay. You know what? Remember you said that I'm gonna say that for when we on here January 6th. Remember you said that if Bree is in here, can she clip the last minute?
Why am I going to remember that I said that?
I got something interesting for that.
Pretty sure she's the only one in here, so yeah, she'll clip it.
I just mark it. So oh well.
I mean, what's that mean exactly? Remember, I said that
because that's gonna be something I want to touch on next week. Well, Tuesday.
Fair enough.
And is relative to what you just said.
Okay. Yeah. No, I
originally,
honestly, I think Gunther is going to be the retirement general. I think.
But there's one person. There's one person he shouldn't retire.
And who is that?
You say that for somebody else. Because I mean, the biggest person he could retire, he already retired him and made him tap out.
So I mean, you think him retiring? So you think him retiring John Cena will be bigger than him retiring Brock Lesnar?
Yes. John Cena meant more to the company. John Cena is easily the longest star they had that was on top.
He is the absolute best homegrown star they've ever had.
So yeah, by that this statement alone, it gets no bigger than that.
Okay.
So, well, fuck it. I was just gonna share it here. Don't even worry about clipping it. Gunther should not be the one to retire Brock Lesnar. That should be left for Oba family. It should be over. That way, when you put him and Gunther on a collision course, and they're gonna have a collision course, you can't avoid me forever. We can't avoid this forever. That is gonna be a match of serious magnitude. That is gonna be the proverbial unstoppable force meets the unmovable object. Imagine a Gunther Oba Femi match with the machine behind both of them. Imagine that. That's big.
That is big.
Cause you're not gonna be able, bro. We're talking Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, 2004 big. Obviously, before the match was a shit, was a dud. But I just had like two superpowers just locking and meeting. I don't think it gets no better than
you
that.
no longer think that Gunther should be the one to retire Brock Lesnar in Minnesota?
Brock Lesnar. No, yeah. Brock Lesnar should still have his last match in Minnesota. It should just be against Oba. Because, again, like, Gunther is already a made man. You can't make him any more than what we already have. He literally retired John Cena. Not only did he retire him, you tapped him out. He is Brock Lesnar after Lesnar broke the streak. You can't really build Brock to be any bigger than what you have until they found John Cena, and you seen what happened to him at SummerSlam.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can have Oba and Brock next year at a WrestleMania. It don't have to be, and I
But
feel like those two people would be
that
so big
but that would entail Brock continuing
being around
past
past past
SummerSlam
SummerSlam. I meant
because
Gunther. I meant Oba
from
and
what
Gunther. My bad.
from what I've heard, oh, I was gonna say from what I've heard, Brock has told people that the SummerSlam in Minnesota is his that's it for him.
I said Brock, but I meant
Oh,
Oba and
okay.
Gunther.
All right. No, I got you.
So I think that's what I think that should be the one. I think that would be the move. Cause I feel like you can serve two masters with that move.
Mm, 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 mm.
You'll be serving two masters.
Not a bad idea. Mm. Well, we got three people in here now. Gunther versus Oba. Mm. Kind of wonder if that would be the pass the torch moment. Oh shit! Go Williams. Mm,
Oh shit.
mm. Should have gotten what?
Damn it. God damn it. Whole damn life falling apart over
No,
here.
we didn't get one. I don't know. Mm.
Okay, I'll bet.
Oh shit! You didn't stop that shit.
Well, with that being said, at this point, we're gonna go to America's favorite segment of the show.
Question of the week.
There we go.
We'll find some kind of a fucking soundbite for that.
Yeah, man. We gotta have it. Hold on, let me turn
All
it.
right, before you do that,
I hate that they
give me a
added
second.
timers to this shit.
Give me a
Go ahead.
damn it. That.
Go right on ahead. Go right on ahead. Any questions y'all got for us? Make sure you put them in the chat. Yeah. So we can answer them. I got one to make y'all think. All right. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm over here yawning. We probably gonna just creep to 2:30.
All right.
All right, y'all
Question of the
ready?
week. Yes.
All right. I'm up whenever we pop up with any questions, that's gonna be the first one I answer. So let me go ahead on and start that one right quick. All right. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Are we ready? Are
We
they
are.
ready? Bam. The NWO or the Shield? If you pick one, you erase the other from history. Which one are you taking and why?
Oh man.
And when I say NWO, I'm talking about Hogan, Hall, Nash. I'm just gonna sit over here. I'm gonna you just sit back and I'm gonna let you put your thinking cap on.
No,
There you go.
this ain't fair. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
the fuck it is.
No, it's not.
The NWO
No, it's not because
or
if
or the Shield.
oh my god. Okay, so if you take the shield, then you erase one of the best storylines, build-up storylines in the history, if you take the NWO, you take away the tribal chief. So it's not fucking fair. I can't, oh my
Heel.
god.
Mm,
You can't keep doing this shit.
So I'm getting better at this.
Oh, you call it better, you motherfucker.
Yes. Damn, I should be rolling the blunt right now.
You
Yes, sir.
you can't.
Yes, I can. God damn it. Hey, just like they can ask us any question, I can ask any
No, I'm
question.
saying
That's
you
why
can ask
it's
the
the
question,
question
but
of the week.
it's there's so
Hold
many
on for
things
the for
that
the
you
question of
erase.
the week. The
There's so
NWO
many
or the
things.
Shield.
There are so many things that you erase if you pick one. Like I I,
Mm, mm, mm,
I can't do it. I can't.
mm.
Go ahead, give me your answer. I can't do it.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell
I
you why I'm taking the
can't
Shield.
do it. Okay, I'm listening.
I'm tell you why I'm taking the Shield.
I'm okay.
Because if you really strip down the NWO contracts and all that other shit aside, if you take Hulk Hogan out that group, you can still tell the story of professional wrestling. Meaning, when you think of Hulk Hogan, you're thinking of 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91,
All the way to 92.
92. Yeah, roughly, I say 94 ish.
84 to
95 for
94.
sure, it was over. 95, yeah, it was a wrap.
84 to 94.
Yeah, you thinking about those 10 years. And yes, I understand what the NWO has done for the business, how they made Vince McMahon dive deep in the bag with the whoop, blah, blah, blah. But once we got to Starcade 97, this was dead. This was DOA. Anything after this was bullshit. It was filler. So much filler to where we had to go do an NWO Wolfpack. We had to do the Latino World Order. We had me in the NWO, you in the NWO, my kids in the NWO, your kids in the NWO. Hell, I'm saying
We were in
but
the
that's the point.
NWO.
Black. That's the point. That is my point. That is my point. You can take Hulk Hogan out the NWO and you can still tell the story of professional wrestling. Now, and let's be real honest about something. Do you care more about Kevin Nash or do you care more about Diesel? I will have to go with Diesel. He beat Bob Backlund. That's number one. Now, 1995, Bob Backlund might not have been who he was in the 70s, 60s, but he's still a Hall of Fame. He was a Hall of Famer in 1995. At least he wasn't inducted yet, but still, you get the point. The second or the third longest reigning WWF champion. Yeah. And WCW, give me a great Kevin Nash match in WCW. I'll give you Brett and Kevin. I'll give you Brett and Diesel. I'll even go as far as give you Taker and Diesel. Hell, I'll give you Shawn and Diesel. How we want to do this? But Goldberg, Kevin Nash, DDP, Kevin Nash, fair. Scott Hall, Kevin Nash needed Hogan to push that over the top. I'm saying without the NWO, you still have Hogan from the 80s. Now, how you would have got through the 90s, I can't answer that.
WCW probably
But
would
I
have
feel
died.
like
WCW probably would have died earlier without the NWO.
But you only had a year and a half for the NWO. Yeah, a year and a half. July 1996, July 7th, 1996, up until December 1997. That's all you had. But the Shield, you cannot tell the last 15 years roughly without the Shield. Hate or love Roman Reigns. He is but that wasn't him. That was a Vince thing.
I know.
That was a Vince thing.
I know.
The second he became the tribal chief, the man was next to about as close to Hulk Hogan he was gonna get. Is he Austin? No. Is he
You would have
Hogan as far
never.
as
Man, you're okay. By taking the Shield, you're taking Hogan's heel turn
yeah, I'm taking it.
that
I'm,
had the biggest shock value in the history of professional wrestling. You're taking that away.
yes, I am. Because in 1997, you took it away. The second y'all did that shitty finish, the second you did that, that's all I got. Like from 1996 to 1997. But the Shields run is from 2011 to even right now. And it spanned two different companies. Say what you want about AEW. Say what you want about how they don't tell stories, but what you can't deny is that they are the second biggest company in North America, and they outlasted WCW. And one of the biggest reasons of that is Dean Ambrose or John Moxley. Sorry, you can't deny that. Can't. And how can you tell the last 15 years without Seth Rollins?
Well, that's why I said earlier. I said if you pick the NWO, you take away what eventually became the tribal chief. You take away Dean Ambrose,
Seth Rollins,
Seth Rollins. All of them had singles runs. You take them all
great
away.
singles runs at that.
But if you pick the Shield, you take away what's arguably the greatest fucking heel turn and the greatest shock moment in the history of professional wrestling. You fucking suck for this.
Because I would take longevity over a moment. Matter of fact, that's exactly the problem with WWE right now. You're sacrificing longevity for a moment. A moment come and go. I'm not downplaying the moment. I'm not downplaying the moment. I'm just saying, if you don't give me that finish at Starrcade 1997, then maybe my answer will be different. But I have to go with that because that's what you gave. You also gave me the finger poke of doom. Don't you tease me about that? Don't you tease me about that?
Because it happened on your birthday.
Very nice, but it happened. That's the point. It happened. It happened.
Hey, somebody thought it was a fucking good idea. I wouldn't have thought it was a good idea, but somebody backstage, Vince Russo, thought it was a good idea.
Are we forgetting the NWO's run in WWE? Are we forgetting that too?
You mean the run that turned Hogan back into the real American? I think that was the plan from the get-go, to be honest.
Are we forgetting 2000? The two. Can anybody name me the members of NWO 2000? Can anybody do that?
Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash.
Oh,
you talking about WCW?
Yes.
Oh, 2000. Bret Hart.
Jeff Jarrett. Buff Bagwell. No, maybe not Bagwell, but Steiner. Scott Steiner
in the original NWO. Scott Steiner was in the original. Okay, hold on.
I got y'all up now. There's only two people here. But we up now.
All right, listen.
I just started some shit.
If John Cena's heel turn had happened 15 years prior, it would have had a bigger impact than Hogan.
Yeah, I never argued that it was bigger than Hogan's. That's insane. But
If it
Seth
happened
turning
15
on the
years
Shield.
prior, I think John Cena's heel turn happened 15 years too late. If it had happened 15 years prior when they were thinking about it, when he had new music planned, new gear, everything planned, and then Vince McMahon killed it at the last second, it would have had a bigger impact than Hogan's heel turn in 96. Absolutely. Hands down, no questions asked, would have had a bigger impact.
Only because of social media.
But you didn't do it. You waited until 2025 to do it, and nobody gave a
It
fuck.
was, it was a money play. You know,
It
Vince
was a
saw the
money
money and
play. It was a
Cena being a baby
dumbass
face.
idea by The Rock, and is probably one of the reasons why we have not seen him on TV since.
But black baby, this is the problem though. You're only willing to accept the good of the NWO, but you're not accepting the bad that came
Whoa,
with it also.
whoa,
You got you got to
wait a
take
minute now.
that
Hold
too if
on,
you taking it.
hold on. Hogan's heel turn and the NWO run forced WWE to make a change because
Fair.
they were getting ready to be run out of business if they didn't make a change. So if you pick the Shield, you practically take away the Attitude Era.
I do. Because if you look, now that we're older, more mature minds, we
Okay,
realize how
yes,
majority of this stuff was really shit.
absolutely. But I was an adult at the time during the Attitude Era. I was already an adult. So now, would I let my son watch that shit? Hell no. My son's
Why not?
already a badass as it is, but I would not let him watch anything from the Attitude Era. I would not want my daughter to watch anything from the Attitude Era, either one of them. I would not want my son to watch anything from the Attitude Era. Okay. So, but I was
I'm
an
with you.
adult during the Attitude Era. So, I wasn't going to school telling teachers to suck it and this and that and getting suspended because I'm going to tell you right now, in 1998, Degeneration X was responsible for probably 90% of the fucking suspensions that happened in school.
Okay.
So, um, no, as we're older, we look back on it like maybe because I've said it quite a few times. They need to kickstart it again, but then I'm like, no, I don't think you need that because AEW is about as close to the Attitude Era as we'll get, and AEW isn't is AEW is AEW.
AEW's what?
Let me just I'll just say AEW is AEW. All right. I mean, but so you're saying if you pick the Shield, you not only take away Hogan's heel run or heel turn, which is the single most shocking moment in professional wrestling, you also take away what a lot of people consider the golden era of wrestling.
Well,
You take away the Monday Night Wars.
So I don't care. Like, because when you really look back at it, it wasn't real quality television. You only watched it for two people, Austin and The Rock. Everything else was just condiments on the sandwich. If we really keeping it a buck, if you take Austin and Rock out the Attitude Era, do you still watch it? Do you still look at it with the same glass, rose colored glasses? No, you don't. No, you don't.
Well,
Because if you take The Rock away, you take the entire 2000.
You had DX.
When you ended in 1998.
Maybe. I don't know. I think
who was DX feuding with? Who was DX feuding with?
I think Triple H's version of DX after WrestleMania was better than the original.
Truth be told, okay, this is gonna sound very, very, very controversial. But see, I got y'all up now. We for sure going over 2.5 hours now. Oh, yeah, this is very meticulous, evil genius.
I'm telling,
So,
and D's right. The the
so
the,
let me.
the Monday Night Wars.
I'm here.
Hold on, the Monday Night Wars actually competed with Monday Night Football.
And they don't compete with Monday Night Football now.
What? No,
They don't compete with the NBA championship now. Yes, they do. Are they winning? No, but they still compete because Raw still comes on Mondays. So they're still in active competition. The NFL is just gonna, but to be fair, the NFL is beating anything on television outside of the presidential election or the inauguration or something like that. The NFL is gonna win.
I still think the NFL beats that, but
no bullshit.
We're just gonna brush that
look,
aside.
let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all both a question.
Sure.
What storyline was more authentic than Brett and Sean? From 1996 to obviously Survivor Series in 1997. What storyline in the Attitude Era are you gonna point to?
Kane and Taker.
It ain't gonna be more authentic than Brett and Sean because that was real life. Well, Kane and Taker not brothers in real life. That's an animated storyline. That was manufactured. Their storyline wasn't manufactured.
It was a great storyline, though.
It was an amazing storyline because it was real life. Now, on top of that, Austin and Rock had enough talent. At least we can agree that they had some type of talent that would have rose them somewhere. Now, would they would have been as successful? Maybe not. But they would have been successful enough for the company to survive. Now, well, no, they're not winning, Black. They're not winning, Black.
There were weeks back in the day where WWE was pretty damn close with Monday Night Football. There were during those times.
I feel you, but I'm saying a year and a half cannot beat 15 years. Do you know? Okay, since you want to talk about them going broke in 1997, how the hell they was going to survive the pandemic? How was they going to survive the pandemic? No Roman Reigns. No Seth Rollins. How? The pandemic, boom, closed doors. Both companies. How does AEW survive the pandemic with no Jon Moxley?
Mox wasn't over there yet, was he?
Yes, he was. He was there in 2019. He wasn't on the very first episode of Dynamite, but he was there by the end of 19. I want to say right at New Year's of 2020. Okay, it was a big thing. Matter of fact,
he showed up at a pay-per-view because Jim Ross went crazy.
Yeah, it was 2019. He showed up in at the Double or Nothing pay-per-view, their first ever event. Matter of fact, he was there since day one. May 25th, 2019. He was there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is tough. Oh yeah, this is tough.
This is very tough. This is one I can't give you an answer. I can't give you an answer because
you can't or you don't want to. There's a difference.
I can't because there's so much shit that's wiped out if you pick one or the other.
Three people. Oh, fair. But I'm saying their success from the Shield, just like Hogan's success from the NWO, it spiraled into the NWO Wolfpack, WCW Thunder, like you just said, the Attitude Era, etc., etc. Okay, so the Shield, 3 different people, 3 different singles career, 3 different sets of champions that were legitimate world champions. As great as Scott Hall was, Razor Ramon, world championship material. But Scott Hall, just being Scott Hall, champion?
He did win the WCW title once, didn't he?
No, sir. United States Championship, yes. He's never been a world champion. Never. Tag champion, WCW United States champion, obviously intercontinental champion, but he's never been a world champion nowhere. Well, in those two companies, I shouldn't say nowhere.
No, no,
Mm-mm.
no, no. You're right.
Kevin Nash was a world champion,
I know
but I
Kevin
mean,
Nash was. Um,
I
there's
just
just
realized
too
we're doing the
much.
6-7 thing.
Okay, there's too much that gets canceled out if you pick one or the other.
Sounds about even.
I
You
can't.
can only compare. Is three people in one stable, three people in another stable. One stable affected two companies, the other stable affected two companies. One stable produced three sets of world champions. Another stable produced two sets of world champions. Even though we can all agree that Razor Ramon, as the character, should have been a world champion.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, okay. No. He's right about that. He's right about that. They do got more charisma because Seth Rollins does. Ah.
Man,
Charisma. Dean Ambrose. John Moxley
you
definitely got more charisma than Seth Rollins. I cannot argue that. I can't argue that the NWO definitely had more charisma. I can't argue that shit.
but I'm saying you. Hold on. Let's see what she's asking me. I recall seeing what.
Yeah, my boy, that boring ass Shield. I don't know
Uh,
about the Shield being boring, but the Shield versus the Wyatts was. Come on. There's not a 6-man tag the NWO had that could even compare. Do y'all remember when they had a stare down for the first time and how
mm-hmm.
crazy the crowd was going?
Crowd went fucking absolutely crazy.
When did they ever go crazy for an NWO 6-man tag? Hogan's the third man, chest ass. But that was more of an angle than it was a match.
But the build up to it was awesome.
Fact. I'm not arguing that either.
The
I'm
build
not
up
arguing
to
that.
it was awesome, and then you had Hogan come out in his red and yellow gear, and you had Bobby Heenan up here. Whose side is he on? Like he almost he fucking
I know almost. He gave it away.
he gave it away. But I like I've said plenty of times, I figured it out before it even happened. But that's only because I pay attention to the storyline. But that's neither here nor there. Man, you shit. There's so much that gets erased from picking either side.
That's why it sounds about
But
even.
I see what you're saying though. You could still tell the story of professional
But
wrestling and
professional
Hulk
wrestling,
Hogan without the NWO, but you take
how do you
away
tell the story of professional wrestling past the pandemic
you
without the
take
Shield?
away the single most shocking moment in the history of professional wrestling if you pick the Shield. But like you said, eh, you fucking suck
Yeah.
for this. I'm just gonna keep on saying it. You suck.
Yeah.
I'm not picking one. I can't.
No bloodline. No tribal chief. None of these things. No authority. Actually, we could have did without the authority. Um,
Do we really give a fuck about the authority not being?
I'm not gonna lie though. Seth Rollins as the architect, the man in the ring is phenomenal. Like, I mean, that's non-debatable. Now, charisma, again, non-debatable. It doesn't exist. I can't debate anything that don't exist. But for Dean, now I put it like this: I would have took the NWO had Dean not went to AEW. Had Dean Ambrose not went to AEW and put that company on his back and legitimized that company, I wouldn't have picked the Shield. Because just like you can say the NWO transcended through WWF through a different company on a different television, we could say the same thing about the Shield.
Did you just
Because if you
say? Did you just say that John Moxley legitimized AEW?
he did. He did.
Ah,
Because you can't
believe that.
how do you tell this story of this company without this man? How?
And MJF, Kenny
Mm-hmm.
Omega, Swerve
Mm-hmm.
Strickland,
None of these people were none
Hangman
of these
Adam
people
Page.
none of these people were made on American television. You had Jericho. Why? Because he's an ex WWE star. You had Claudio. Yeah, Claudio. You had Cesaro. Why? Because he is an ex WWE star. And you had John Moxley because he's a former WWE star who is in the most popular faction post DX.
I don't know if I would
I mean, it don't
agree with
sound good
you.
to say out loud,
I
but
don't know if I would agree with you that he legitimized AEW.
he didn't
I
do it
don't know if
single
I.
handedly.
No,
I'm not saying he
I
did it single
think
handedly.
a lot of it. I mean, hell, even the year run that CM Punk had over there.
Cody
I
Rhodes.
mean, Cody Rhodes was there.
Why? Why? But why? What is Cody Rhodes? An ex WWE star. But unfortunately, outside of Chris Jericho, none
Wait.
of the
Hold on now. Hold on. AEW Cody was not a star in WCW, all right? Star.
no WWE. I said WWE star. That's
He
still
was not a
Cody
star.
Rhodes.
He was not a star.
Legacy was a thing. Legacy was a thing. Now we might want to remember Stardust, but we can't act like Legacy just wasn't a thing. In
Legacy.
2009, the biggest heel group on the show was Legacy. I only
Yeah.
remember because on this one channel they doing a review of the guest Raw general manager, and I forgot
Now,
about that shit honestly.
look,
But 2009 to 2010, it was Legacy.
Cody Rhodes was not a star in WWE, in my opinion. Now, when he
His
went,
name, his last name alone makes him a star. It's no different than talking about Bronny James in the NBA. Like, yeah, he wasn't a star on his own merit for sure. I'm not arguing that. But his last name was Rhodes. He's Dusty Rhodes' kid. No different than the natural Dustin Rhodes in WCW in like 1991, 1992,
uh,
because his dad is Dusty. So yeah, are you a star on your own merit? No, but your name has recognition. You have name recognition. Okay, let's use that. Let's go with that. You are somebody that has name recognition. You wasn't just a nobody. More people knew who Cody Rhodes was than they knew who MJF was. MJF came from the Indies. He came from MLW. Dude, who even know what MLW stands for? Where does MLW even operate out of?
no idea.
Exactly. But you knew where Cody Rhodes came from. Rather you want to argue if he was a star or not, that's fine. But you can't say he was a nobody.
Like, I mean,
I mean, I get we're gonna be on two different ends of the spectrum on this one,
I don't, I
but
don't, I don't necessarily agree with you that Moxley legitimized AEW because I think AEW was already legitimate before that. Like they were never going to compete with WWE. Let's just put that
no,
to bed. They were never going to compete with WWE. They were
but they
never
almost
going to.
instant, but they almost instantaneously usurped TNA.
Yeah, I
Almost
mean
instantaneously, and, and,
Moxley
and
showing
regardless,
up. Moxley showing up was huge. Don't get me wrong.
yes,
Okay, Moxley showing up was huge because you know he was a star in WWE,
mm-hmm.
but before that, you already had Kenny Omega, you had the Young Bucks.
Japan, Indies.
It does. it doesn't matter. These guys were already there. Is what I'm saying. These
Just
guys were
okay,
already there.
just like right now, Otani. What's his motherfucker name?
Okada.
Okada. Okada.
This motherfucker just said
It's
Otani.
I said Otani. I heard the Dodgers earlier, and I don't know why I just went to Otani.
Yeah, that's because we were talking about the Astros signing the Japanese pitcher. But anyway,
Okada. Uh, it's somebody else that came from Japan. Like you were a star over there. That's in a different country with a different brand of wrestling, etc., etc. But on North American television, where AEW is based out of, these people were nobodies until they became a somebody. MJF had to become a somebody. Hangman Adam Page had to become a somebody. The company
I'm
didn't
not
start and
saying
they just
that like
automatically
no, they started somewhere. Obviously, they
right. And I'm
started
saying on day
somewhere,
one,
but it
on day
wasn't. But it wasn't in WWE.
right. So on day one, when Dean Ambrose, I keep coming to do Dean Ambrose, when John Moxley appeared, you instantly knew who he was. Even though he's wrestling under John Moxley, you knew this was Dean Ambrose, the guy from the Shield.
You
You
knew,
knew
yeah, you
that.
knew that. But I mean, you probably had a good idea that he was going to AEW when he left WWE.
True indeed. But I'm saying if you take him out that company would, I'm not saying that it would be out of business. I'm not even saying that it wouldn't be profitable. I'm saying it wouldn't be as big. Now, did he do this single-handedly? Absolutely not. Yes, he had help. Yes, he had Jericho. He had Cody. He had the Young Bucks. He had Kenny. He had Heyman Adam Page. But the bulk of these people outside of
Everybody,
Cody,
every single guy that I just mentioned.
but what we have to acknowledge is everybody that I mean Cody Rhodes, Chris Jericho, and John Moxley, these people walked in the door with name recognition. There's a reason why Chris Jericho is the very first ever AEW champion because they knew the second you put the belt on Jericho, he's a name. He has name recognition across the world. You can't help if you've been watching professional wrestling in any retrospect over the from what 1999 to 2019, you knew who Jericho was, just like you knew who Moxley was, just like you knew who Cody Rhodes was. That's what I'm saying. Because WWE, at least for the last 50 years, has been since the 90s, actually. They've been the number one wrestling company in the world. Not just the country, the world. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
I know what you're saying, but
Hogan himself legitimized WCW. Hogan. Because
yeah,
they didn't turn a profit until Hogan got there.
Till Hogan got there.
And
Yes,
that was what, 94?
1994.
Yeah.
1994. He was out of professional wrestling for a little bit over a year, and he said he was done. Honestly, he said he was done, and somehow, but we know how
Ric Flair made
Eric
that switch.
Bischoff and Ted Turner were able to convince him to step back in the ring, and he was given the WCW title day one.
I like these, man. We're gonna keep doing these. Oh, I got some more for your ass. I ain't bullshit.
I bet you do.
But that's what we got. That's what we do, man. Question of the week.
I personally, I can't answer that just because of how
I
much
can't make
stuff gets canceled out if you pick one or the other. So I can't answer it,
I
and
can't
I'm
make
not
it.
going to. So
I did.
you
The
stated your
Shield.
position. You stated your position, and I respect your position, but I can't personally take away the biggest, the most shocking moment in wrestling history. I can't.
If you don't do that finish at Starrcade 97, you don't usurp that moment. And I will forever take longevity over a moment.
But that was Sting's fuck up. That wasn't Hogan's fuck up.
That was actually Kenny Powers' fuck up. Eric Bischoff's fuck up. Bret Hart's fuck up.
Well, I
If
mean,
you want to throw, if you want to throw Hogan on there, I mean, maybe Hogan,
exactly. Thank you, D. Thank you. It's some fucking bullshit.
did
It
a
is some
little
absolute fucking bullshit.
fugazi.
It
I
is
got my
some
boy
bullshit.
mad. I know my boy over there going crazy. I'm gonna
uh,
get put in the blackout when I see my
I'm
boy.
telling you, he's sitting here throwing more out there than I am. I mean, I'm telling you, it's really hard. Yes, you have the Shield for 15 years and 3 stars, but
Three
man,
of
you
them.
have you know
You got a drunk, rest in peace. And you got a liar, rest in peace.
I mean,
I ain't gonna call him no racist now. I'm gonna call him a liar. That we can't deny. That man is a hell of a liar.
hey, that man made millions of dollars off of doing that. So
My boy said he wrestled 400 days a year and like 8 different
there's only
time zones.
365 fucking days in a year. I get
Oh
that.
man, I was dead. I was
He's talking about,
dying.
oh well, no, it was in other time zones. So man, shut the fuck up with that shit.
My boy said he supposed to be the lead singer of
Yeah,
Metallica,
Metallic,
man.
the lead guitarist for Metallica,
Yeah. Come
him
on
both
now.
Lars and James said, "Who?
Come on now, man. Who is this guy? Whose man's is this? But now, okay, questions from the audience, man. My boy D Black said, what do you think need to happen with Jade and her title reign? You want to tackle this first, or you want me to go?
They got nobody for her." I mean, right now, your most legitimate person to go against her right now on SmackDown, because Tiffany's out for whatever reason. Naomi's gone. Bianca is nowhere
She
to
was
be
on Raw
found.
when she left.
Bianca's nowhere to be found. So your only
Mm,
legitimate person on SmackDown right now is fucking Michin.
okay, this is what I think
So
should happen. You should book her like Goldberg in 1998. She should come out there, mow whoever down, say she that bitch, leave. The less said, the better. Just whoop ass, leave. That's it. Her matches should go no longer than 5 minutes. The only person she should even remotely have a competitive match with in the near future should be Charlotte. But if you mow her down like, ooh, we matter of fucking fact, you mow
shit.
Charlotte down the same way Brock Lesnar mowed down John Cena. Mow her ass down. You'll take her serious. You'll take her serious. Cause you ain't never seen Charlotte get dominated like that. We talking about it looked like a glorified squash match from pillar to post. You then did a 15-time world champion like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should happen. That should happen. She should mow down Nia Jax. Yes. She should mow down almost everybody till we get
I didn't even think
one
about
person.
Lash Legend. I didn't even think about Lash.
She should even mow down Bianca.
Hold on a second.
Go ahead. She should mow down Bianca. She should mow down Io, Rhea, everybody. She should run through the entire women's division until she gets to a Lash Legend or a Jordan Grace. Cause come on, man, y'all see how Jade is built. Y'all see how she's built. I would be the voice of the voiceless. No, nah. And I know what you're talking about. when she had the baddies in AEW. Nah, she shouldn't be. She shouldn't have no faction. We got too many factions going on right now.
Mm.
But this is what I was saying before you left. I said that she should mow down everybody from Charlotte to Nia to Bianca to Io to Rhea to Liv to whoever
Rhea.
until she get. Let me tell you why. And because Rhea's made. Like Rhea, Io, Bianca, they're made. Like it ain't enough. They can't take too many losses to where they won't lose any of their star power. And plus, you're making an ends. You're having an ends to a means. Basically, this nigga stupid. My dog said she also built like a baby mama for D Black.
God damn.
But no, look. She should mow down everybody, including Nia Jax, until she get to either Lash Legend or Jordan Grace. You keep her far away from Blake Monroe. You keep her far away from Lola Vice and Soul Ruka. You keep her far away from them. Or Soul Ruka. Soul Ruka should be the one. Soul Ruka, Jordan Grace, or Lash Legend. Basically, I'm saying you're gonna build Jade up to be this unstoppable force to where she's running through everybody until you get to one of these three up and coming stars. Because the day you beat Jade with one of these three stars, they made on night one. You made, and they'll be undeniable. Sort of, basically, we're taking the Obafemi approach and putting it on the women. Because that's what we need. Oh, and mow down Maxine, too, while you're at it. Yeah. That fantasy shit with the IC belt finna be over.
No, it's not. AJ is gonna cost her that match Monday.
I don't know. I think that we still ain't got a payoff between Becky and AJ.
I just said AJ is gonna cost Becky that match on Monday.
Now, okay, what I mean is AJ should be the one to take the belt from Becky. Maxine had her run. Like, baby, come on now. You beat Becky Lynch now. This ain't just a nobody now. You ain't beat Alexa Bliss, with all due respect.
I'm liking this new attitude from Maxine.
I do too. But you gotta drop this title, baby. Like, you have to.
I agree.
This wasn't meant for you to have no long run.
There's a shortage on both shows, really.
But SmackDown for sure. Like, it's way more apparent on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
At least Raw, you got Becky Lynch, Rhea, Io, the Kabuki Warriors.
You
got them.
You got all them, yeah.
But SmackDown, Charlotte, Alexa, Michin, Jade, B-Fab.
Uh-huh.
One of these is not like the other.
So I saw a story earlier, I think it was after our show last week. So you know how Carlito used to spit the apple in people's faces, right?
Mm-hmm. I spit in the face of people that don't want to be cool.
So they stopped him from doing that around the pandemic because of obvious reasons, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But then you still allow Oscar to do the mist. Isn't that kind of the same? She's still
no, it ain't kind of the same. It is the same, but the optics.
She's still spitting in somebody's face.
No. I'm saying that if you want a direct answer, it is the same. There's no difference because, like you said, you're still spitting in someone's face.
Yeah, so I mean, you're still spitting
the optics, food, mist, and wrestling lore, wrestling history. Mist is
either way, you're still spitting in someone's face.
I mean, but you asked me a question. I'm just answering the question.
I know what you're saying. I'm not. I'm just saying I saw that and I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts on that.
But my peeps, we gave y'all
Oh my
241.
god, y'all! I only have 5 fucking stops tomorrow.
May the Lord bless you. Sound like a great day to start the year off.
Woo!
Oh, my peeps, we gave y'all 241. Y'all know the goal is always 230, no matter what, good, bad, or indifferent.
I didn't think we were gonna make it until
First
you
show of
asked
the
that
year.
fucking question.
I didn't either. Timing, baby. Timing is everything. Like, I knew you was
You
gonna
asked
get up
that
for that one.
question. You asked that question at 2:10, and here we are, 31 minutes later.
Got a 30 minutes out you. Yes, yes, yes. Now make sure y'all tune in on Tuesday, January 6th. Post your boy birthday Sunday, January 4th. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Nah. Well, you want to talk about the attitude era? What you want to say?
Yeah, what you want to say about it?
Yeah, I'll leave it open for you for like the next 2 minutes. What you want to say about the attitude era? Cause we kind of my question actually was a direct reference to the attitude era.
Missing Link,
Oh, what the fuck?
fucking Great Muda, all of them used to spit the mist.
Mm, never heard of this missing link person.
Oh, you never heard of
Gotta
the
go
Missing
check them
Link?
out. But I know who Muda is.
Missing Link, but
I think today is a more faster pace. Now promos, you got me on that one.
there's
You
way
got me
more
on that one.
injuries. There's way more injuries than there was during the Attitude Era.
Cause I mean, AEW literally is the home of we're gonna go to the top of the Empire State Building, do a 750, 850, 3,000 splash, kick out just to lose to a DDT.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, the AEW is nothing more than the cruiserweight division on steroids, in my opinion, at least.
AEW is the closest I think we'd ever get to another Attitude Era, and it's really not. It's really not that great, but
Knock you out with his head.
he would. He had a devastating headbutt. Um, but I don't know. There's a lot more injuries now than there was during the Attitude Era.
And we from Canada?
A lot more. Oh yeah, Missing Link.
Dang.
Yeah,
Dang, he died in '07. Wicked.
I I agree with you, Dart. Absolutely agree with you. AEW likes to fast track or what's the fucking term?
Facts. Nah,
Uh,
yeah. Dark Soul, you on your shit tonight. I ain't bullshitting.
but
You right.
they
But
what is it? What's the term I'm looking for? They
all friends wrestling.
something the territory. Hot shot the territory.
Yeah, they hot shot the territory, baby. They definitely
Yeah,
do that.
but
They definitely do that.
it's crazy.
But I ain't gonna lie.
There was more quote unquote violence during the Attitude Era, but there wasn't a whole lot of injuries like there are now. I mean, you had guys getting hit in the head with
I think that
chairs,
were
and but
well, I
now
think there were injuries. They just wasn't as reported as they are now due to the
I
Chris
don't.
Benoit concussions and shit like that.
Well, I mean,
Because I mean, you can't tell me you cannot tell me that when Bradshaw knocked off Shane McMahon's head, that man ain't getting no concussion. You can't tell me King of the Ring 2001 Shane McMahon ain't walk out of there with no concussion, man.
are you talking about
On my
Kurt
mama,
Angle?
like with Kurt Angle, yeah, you cannot tell. Matter of fact,
Oh no,
Kurt Angle, Kurt Angle in their match, it was Kurt and Trips. I forgot who else was in that match. But when Triple H pedigreed him through the table, Kurt legitimately was knocked out. He hit the monitor. Triple H said he legitimately heard Kurt snoring.
right? But
So
you got guys taking.
and you know the expression back then, tape it up and go out there. Because if you don't work, you don't get paid. Mick Foley, anybody.
That man had a
Sabu, come
tooth.
on, bro. Sabu tore his shit,
That
and
man
that
had a
man
tooth
had
coming through
was
his
stapling this shit.
nose.
Come
No, it
on, man.
wasn't. That was King of the
Sabu
Ring
done ripped his
2001.
whole bicep open.
Yeah.
Bruh had his whole shit ripped
Um.
open, and he's stapling that
No,
together
I'm
and
saying
taping it
that.
up.
No, I know. I know what you're saying. That was no. Are you talking about which incident are you talking about? Kurt Angle and Shane, or are you talking about Kurt Angle and Bradshaw?
Well, Bradshaw and Shane happened at SummerSlam '01. Cause that was in the
Okay.
match with Booker T.
Okay.
Kurt
And
and Shane
Shane
happened
was
in King of the
King
Ring
of the Ring.
'01. Damn,
Yeah.
all this '01. Yeah, I mean,
So I don't know what the fuck
oh
happened at
no,
SummerSlam.
okay, no, he's talking about that Triple H Kurt Angle match.
Oh
No,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
right.
that
That
one. Yeah,
was
yeah,
SummerSlam 2000.
yeah. That
Yeah,
was.
that's right.
It was. Yeah.
That's right. Bro is
Yeah.
definitely legitimately knocked out.
I mean, I'm not
I
saying there
mean,
wasn't. I'm not saying there wasn't injuries back then. I'm saying the kind of injuries that we have now, where people are gone for fucking years, wasn't happening back then. I mean, yes, Triple H was gone for a long time with a quad injury,
8 months.
and
Wasn't a year,
Austin.
about 8 months.
I mean, okay, the only injury that I know that spanned multiple years was Shawn Michaels in his back from back then.
Okay, well when you say multiple, then yeah, you technically right about that. And Kurt Hennig when he had that Lloyd's of London bullshit going on.
Well, yeah, that, but
When he fucked his back
um,
up.
I guess Austin was what, a year and a half.
Just a year.
No, it was a year. It was a year.
Oh, wait. No. Okay. He broke his neck in SummerSlam 97. He didn't have a surgery until Survivor Series 99. He came back No
2001.
Mercy 2000.
Yeah. Okay.
At least
Well,
officially came back in
right,
an actual match capacity.
right. Shawn Michaels was gone for fucking
4
4
years.
years. 3 years. 4 years.
4.
4 years.
98 April of 98 to the summer of 2002.
No,
So a little
January of
over 4
'98.
years.
No, it was January of '98 because it happened
He
at
did
the
he
Royal
did
Rumble.
right, but he worked through WrestleMania. I'm saying he
Oh,
was
that's right. I
gone.
forgot. I forgot. Yeah, yeah. I forgot he worked through WrestleMania. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I ain't gonna
So
lie, Sean a
yeah,
tough
I
son
mean
of a bitch for that.
he's a tough son of a bitch for that one. But I'm saying now you have guys that go, they're gone for a fucking year.
Cause I think okay, and I'm gonna wrap this up after we finish this one. I think because now there's so much information out there to where like you can't plead ignorance, especially if you're a Fortune 700 company, or I think it's called 750 or whatever. Like when you're a multi-billion-dollar company like the WWE, like see, you got away with that concussion shit like the NFL did, like Major League Hockey did, et cetera, until the Benoit shit. Really, the Benoit shit put concussions on the map to where you don't really have no choice but to be informed about concussions, which force you to be informed about other injuries and then these injuries, et cetera, et cetera. Like I say, like back in the G, the motto was, hey man, you tape that shit up and you get the fuck out there and wrestle. Cause this is how you pay the bills. You don't work, you don't
Right.
get
Right.
paid. Even though that's a shitty practice,
I mean,
I shall say.
how long was Oscar out? She was out for almost 2.5 years, wasn't it?
Oscar, oh yeah, was she? Yeah.
2 years.
I can't give you the exact number. I don't want to lie.
I think she was gone for 2 years.
Look at Kevin
Charlotte
Owens.
was gone. Charlotte was gone for almost 2.5. It was about 2.5 years, wasn't it?
About 18 months. I think
So
18
I
months.
mean, either way, you didn't
Benoit broke
have.
his neck in '01 and he was out for a year.
But I'm saying you didn't have people missing fucking years back then.
Man, I know you know about Kurt's story when he broke his neck 3 times in like the span of 2 years.
Kurt wrestled with a broken freaking neck in the goddamn Olympics.
Hey, Perk Angle, boy.
And
Hey,
he
I know
will,
he don't like
and
that name.
he will gladly tell you that every fucking time.
Yeah, I know he don't like that name, but TNA Perk Angle. Hey man,
But
that
I'm
man was
saying, well,
insane.
I think the point I'm making is back in the Attitude Era or those days, you didn't have guys and gals missing a year plus.
Lita missed the year too when she broke her neck.
It didn't happen as often as it does now.
That's fair. I mean,
So
the okay, damn, we'll be out on here for hours. Um, just like with football, just like with basketball, hell, baseball, life itself, everything is
well,
evolving to where people are way more athletic now at a very younger age. Like that's why those conversations about, oh well, can Dion play in today's football? Can Jerry Rice play in today's football? Can
none of
Michael
these
Jordan play
guys,
in today's
none of
basketball?
those guys could play in today's
But
because,
look,
but
look at today's
here's,
athletes.
here's the thing about
Stick,
baseball. Once you as a pitcher, once you fuck up your rotator cuff, that's it.
that's it.
You're
That's it.
gone for 2 seasons. Tommy John surgery is 2 seasons.
Tommy John is gone.
In the NBA, you blow out your Achilles, that's two
That's
seasons.
it. That's it.
You know, in
But
football, the ACL used to be a whole season, but now you got guys coming back early from it.
okay, I'm looking at it from this perspective. Like, and I'll take football for an example. It's unheard of, especially like 15, 20 years ago, to have a DN 6'4", 240 running a 4.3. Come on. Come on.
Didn't
Like,
Javante do that?
but that's where we are in life. Like where you got a Braun Breaker, where you got a Carmelo Hayes, or Javon
Mhm.
Evans. As a matter of fact, Javon Evans is a perfect example.
Yeah.
Like people like RVD, Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, like Brian Pillman before he broke his ankle, Jushin Thunder Liger, like these people were innovators for a reason because that type of shit was unheard of for the time they was in. But nowadays, it's an average wrestler. Respectfully, it's an average wrestler. If AJ Styles started today, would he be respected the same? No, he wouldn't, because he would look like an average wrestler that you see on television. Jushin Thunder Liger, would he look as special? No, because everybody's doing that. Matter of fact, we talk about the super kick all the time. Chris Adams doing the super kick. Would he look good now? No, because the super kick is everybody's move. It's my move, and I don't even wrestle. That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. I can't argue
Yeah,
that.
that's
But
fucking fair.
with
All right,
that being said,
we got to
we
we got
got to get up out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, oh shit. Ladies and
whoa.
gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, STS proudly brings to you is Tag Team Champions of the World. That is crazy. The intro got fucked up. The outro got fucked up. This is gonna be a hell of a
This is how we're gonna
2026.
start the year.
This is how we're gonna start the year.
Come on.
It's Tag Team Champions of the World. He is not the road dog, Jesse James. I'm not the badass Billy Gunn, and we are not the new age outlaws. If you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for you. Fuck off. Make sure y'all tap in with us on Tuesday. It's going to be a great show. We're going to have a panel up here. Please invite anybody that y'all know that loves professional wrestling that want to come in here and respectfully talk about professional wrestling. I like how Dark Soul came in here and he spoke his piece. And we all in here, man. We just a wonderful place to be. We love coming to y'all on Tuesdays and our backup day on Thursdays. And if we can't get you on that, we'll try to get you on Saturday. This year, we're going to hit, our goal is to hit every week. Every week, we're going to try to bring out one show at least. So we can stay consistent. That's the only way this channel is going to grow, is if we consistently do this. Please bring in people. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Let's get us out here in the algorithm. That way we all can rise. What they say, a rising tide lift all boats or some shit like that. Now, with that being said, Happy New Year. Please be safe. Enjoy the rest of your New Year. Make sure y'all get at me on the 4th. Yeah, I ain't bullshitting. But peace out.
Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy New Year.